All right, we are live on Magnificent Monday. We're getting started about a minute early here today. So, how is everyone doing out there in internet land? Today is Monday, March the 10th, 2014, and my name is Jay Scott with the Unit of Prosperity. And today we're going to be talking about DS domination. We are going to have a bunch of fresh new faces this week. You haven't seen any of these people on the Hangouts. These are all new people that come in and they're doing great. And we're going to share some of their experiences with you and their journey in this business. And we're all at different varying levels. And I just want to, congratulate everybody on the panel ahead of time for even, showing up today. I thank you all for showing up, and I want to thank you ahead of time for joining us tonight. My co-host is Jen Glidden, phenomenal marketer on here, and we'll get to introducing her later. But what I want to do now is start off with someone that caught my eye today. I saw a post that said that she quit her job and fired her boss today. Fired him. Said, get out of here. We don't want to deal with you anymore. And she attributed, a lot of the success to DS domination, and that really caught my attention. And I immediately reached out to her and asked, hey, can you jump on here tonight with us, because I got to get your story on here. So without further ado, it's 8 p.m. I want to get right to it. Candace Simmons, would you please unmute yourself?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Okay. Can you hear me, Jay?
Yes. Yep. I got you now.
Okay. And you can see me good?
Yes, I can.
Awesome. Awesome. So how is everybody this evening?
I'm doing good. We're doing good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. I am like on cloud 9 right now, Jay. It's unbelievable. I did take a little bit of leap of faith and kind of, wanted to share my story. I posted a YouTube video this morning, and I just thought that it was very important to be a little transparent for a minute, Yeah. So basically, I'm just really excited because I've been in DS domination for about 90 days. So I started on December 10th of last year, and I am finally in the position to financially be able to just walk away from my job. My income was supplemented very quickly. It definitely caught me off guard. So I was able to have the option to make the decision to leave my job and, kind of commit to this full time. So that's basically what I did. And I'm really nervous, but, the system is...
Today we're going to be talking about DS domination. We are going... You got a link?
Jay, we're still good?
Go ahead.
Okay. So yeah, I had the opportunity to make the decision to quit my job because my income had been supplemented very, very quickly. So I wanted to commit to this pretty much head on, and that's what I did, and I'm excited. And it's bringing me a lot of opportunity in regards to time freedom. And I would have never guessed that the $20 investment would have pretty much changed my financial situation as dramatically as it has so far. So that's my story.
Okay, so let me ask. You say you started. I gotta. I've seen these people on the Hangouts. These are all. I think I got an echo in here. Give me 1 second. Doing great. And we're going to share some of their experiences with you. And
Hey, Candace, can you mute when Jay's talking?
Sure.
Okay, that's what it is. All right. No echo now. Okay, cool. In this business, and we're Maybe all not.
Mm-hmm.
at different level. Are we able? Let me see. Okay, is the mute gone? Is it? All right. There we go. I'm just trying to get this echo out of here. So, all right, let me get back. I'm gonna refresh myself now because this echo threw off the whole situation. Okay, so you started on December 10th, and it is now exactly March 10th. So that's an exactly 90-day time frame. And within 90 days, you were able to basically go from. Have you ever sold on eBay prior to joining DS Domination?
Never. Not one item. I
I just
never.
want to, congratulate everybody on the panel at time for even, showing. Okay, we'll have to come back to that one. All right, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know where that echo was coming from. I think she may have had the video playing on the other side. So I'm going to move on to Alicia. And while moving on to Alicia, for those that's viewing, if you don't want to wait and you want to get some more information while we're talking about, there's two links under here, under the video that's playing right now. There's one for more information. If you're ready, if you've talked to someone and they've been sending you emails and you're like, hey, I got to make this leap, you want to make that leap of faith, there's a button to join. It's right under the video. Check the button out, get some information, get back with the person that sent you here if you have any more questions. And there's also a lot of people in the chat answering questions, and we can, get you guys taken care of and answer any questions that you have. So moving on, and did we get that echo taken care of? Okay. So let me go over to Alicia. Alicia.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm glad to be on the panel tonight.
All right. So when did you start with DS Domination?
I started a little over a month ago at the end of January going into February.
Okay.
And I came across it by accident. Deetra is my sponsor. Deetra is an awesome sponsor. I happened to see one of her events that was forwarded by a good friend of mine who's also a part of DS Domination. And I clicked on the video, and it was a Hangout, actually. It was a Monday night Hangout, and I was hooked. I was hooked in, and I just said, you know what? I'm going to take that leap of faith. It's only $20. I have nothing to lose.
All right.
So I just went for it, and I dived right into the videos, and let's just say I got it. I knew that it was easy enough for me to just put the plan in motion, follow the steps, start posting. I didn't even get through all of the pro videos before I started posting listings on eBay. I guess I'm anxious that way, and I just got excited. I said, no, I have to post. I have to post. So I started doing, the browsing on Amazon and looking for things and posting. And I was posting at least 3 or 4 postings a night. Fast forward 3 weeks, I still didn't get a sale on eBay. However, I wasn't discouraged. I was still amped and pumped about the domination because I could really see the value in the product. So I took a leap of faith, and 3 weeks later, I decided to become an affiliate. I wasn't an affiliate when I first joined, but I could definitely see sharing the program was definitely worth its weight in gold. So 3 weeks after I signed up with Pro, I signed up for affiliate. And that very day, I just started sharing like a mad woman. I'm telling you, my Facebook timeline was flooded with postings. And I'll say this, if you're an affiliate and none of your friends are tired of seeing your posts, or you're getting on someone's nerves, you're not doing enough. I was getting on some people's nerves, but I was persistent and I was consistent. And people started asking me, what's this DS domination? And sure enough, I think 2-3 days after I signed up for affiliate, I got my first sign up. Right now, I have a handful, and that's because I work full time. I work full time outside of the home, and I have a toddler who runs circles around me. So
okay, let me interject right there. So you work full time,
yes.
and you also have a young one that you're trying to take care of. Now,
yes.
You're speaking on a lot on the affiliate side. Let me ask you, on the eBay side, are you still working on the eBay side and getting sales on that end?
I am. I finally got my first sale after 4 weeks of being in DS domination. I got my first sale on eBay, and I was so amped because I was at my full-time job, and I hear my phone go cha-ching, and I'm like, did that really happen? Did I finally get my first sale after 4 weeks? And yes, so I was definitely excited, and that drove me to go home and just keep posting. And again, you know, right now I've been in DS domination for about 5.5, 6 weeks, and I've only had a handful of eBay sales, and that's okay with me because I already know that I'm gonna push this thing to the limit. I plan on going all in within the next month or two, and I plan on posting like a mad woman. My ultimate goal is to be able to walk away from my full-time job and say, hey, I'm going to put in my resignation, and I'm going to do this full-time because, again, I do see the value in this program. It's an awesome program.
Yes, it is. That's great. So basically being persistent, which you are, like, you know, everyone doesn't get that sale the first day, you know, and so we don't sell dreams here, people. We sell, this is an opportunity, and you have to work at it, and sometimes some people are going to have to work a little more than others, you know, but at the end of the day, you got to put that effort in, and sometimes you're going to have to put extra effort in to get what you want out of something. So I commend you for sticking in there and going all the way, because you know, a lot of people, you know, they're in for like 2 weeks and they're like, well, I didn't get any sales and I'm gone, you know, and that's not the right attitude or approach to have when you're doing a business, because when you look at it from the aspect of a real business, most businesses are in the negative for 5 years before they start turning profits. And for a business like this to turn profits, even if it took you 3 months, you're way ahead of the curve. So I just want to put that, because I'm a businessman and I know how hard and difficult it is for me to maintain my business and stay in the black. So, you know, I commend you for sticking in there and even working the affiliate side and stretching out and trying to do that. So, Alicia, I really thank you for being on here with us tonight.
Thank you for having me.
You had a great story, and we're going to move on. Candace, I want to come back to you. Did you get your mic situation fixed? I think you had the video playing in the background. Let's try it out and see if we can get rid of the echo.
I think I'm good.
All right. So let me see. All right, we're great. All right.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay. So I know you were saying that basically you had posted a video this morning on YouTube that, you know, how you were able to quit your job. So can you tell me a little bit about your eBay business in its current state and from where you started 3 months ago, really quick?
Absolutely. So basically, I started DS Domination December 10th of last year, and just to kind of give you guys a really quick overview, my very first month in sales, I made about 10. And then in January, I made 9. Now, obviously, in the first month, I was getting used to the system and the strategies. And in January, I did kind of blow it off a little bit because it did seem as if it was way too, like, simple, like too good to be true. So I did kind of blow it off. But in February, I just honestly kicked it into high gear. I was completely focused. So I went from 9 sales in January to 34 sales in February.
Nice.
And I'm just really excited because here it is March 10th, and I'm already at 29 sales just in the last 9 days. So I'm like killing it. It's so crazy because it's like, my profits may not be like, an astronomical amount, but the system itself works, the process itself works. So I have a whole lot of faith in the product and what DS Domination is doing for me and everybody else. And I just thought that it was important for me to, take that leap of faith and just ride with it,
Yeah, I love your story, Candace. It's a really great story, and I commend you and I applaud you for taking that leap, because a lot of us are too afraid to do that. I mean, that's a very big decision to leave a job and ride out on faith. But, faith will take you to a lot of places you never thought you can go. So,
exactly.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I know. So, keep doing what you do and keep having that success. I want to keep seeing you posting in the group, and many thanks to you for coming on here tonight with us.
Thank you.
All right, so we had a couple of people join in, and so I'm moving from on my left to right. So the next up in my list is Brittany. So how you doing, Brittany?
I'm good. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. I can hear you good.
I'm good, thank you. Glad to be here.
I'm glad to have you. So tell me a little bit about yourself and your eBay business. When did you get started with the DS Domination?
I got started with DS Domination back in, I believe it was January 8th. I signed up, and I honestly was looking for a way out. I've been looking for ways to work at home, ways to work for myself, different ways of bringing extra streams of income, because, I didn't want to just have to depend on working for someone else, and that was it. Right. So I came across DS Domination, and I could not pass it up at all. I was like, this, I thought it was too good to be true at first, but I was like, you know what, it doesn't hurt to give it a try. So I gave it a try. I listed my first item 2 days, I believe, after I signed up, and I sold my first item 15 minutes after I listed it.
Wow.
And I listed like my first 10 items, and I sold my first item 15 items after I started, and then I sold my second item about 20 minutes after that. So wow. I was like, yeah, I was like, talk about a quick return. Yeah. So after that, like my first time selling my item, I was shaking, and I was like, oh my goodness, I sold my item. And then I got my second cha-ching, and I about fell out the chair. And I was like, you know what? I'm seeing a quick return. I'm all about this program. So from that day on, I continued to post, and about a couple days later, I was like, I'm going to share this program with as many people as I can. So yeah, that's it pretty much explains it.
So I kind of already know the answer to this question, but you made a $19.95 investment into a program that I would assume didn't know anything about. Prior to this, had you ever sold on eBay before?
I did like once, and it was some little necklace or something, and that sold after it being sitting there for a long, long time. And I was like, wow, this sold?
Okay, so that technically that doesn't count.
No, don't count.
Okay, all right. So basically, you had never sold on eBay when we're talking about selling in the sense that we're doing, No. Because I sold something on eBay before too. It was one item, but I can't count myself as saying I actually sold on eBay. So you took a leap on a $20 investment or $19.95 investment, and you're basically saying that this investment started turning itself over for you almost instantly.
Exactly.
And you've made that investment back, I would assume by now, tens, dozens of times, right?
Way more.
Okay, all right.
Way more. It's definitely worth the $19.95.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, I mean, there you have it, people. I mean, these are regular people. There's no one, we're all special to each other, but I mean, honestly, it's no one special on here. There's no super eBay gurus or anything like that. We're all regular people from all walks of life who took a chance on a $19.95 product to see if it could do something for us, and it's been working. It's been working in spades. It's been working. I mean, I feel like I'm riding on rainbows sometimes. You know, when you look in, you like, wow, look at all these. You know, it gets crazy sometimes. You know, especially when you start digging into the entire system. You know, and this is a great system, a phenomenal system. Brittany, I really want to thank you for joining us tonight and sharing your story. You don't need me to tell you to have many more to change, because you were getting them. You had barely logged into the back office and you were getting to change. So, you know, you don't need my you're doing it. So I'm glad. I'm happy for you. I thank you for coming on, and many more successes to you. And I will see you in the group. I'll be looking out for your testimonies and stuff. So
thank you.
That is great. That is great to hear. For everyone that's watching us live today, it's just a $19.95 investment. I don't call it a payment. It's not an expense. It's an investment. It's an investment into yourself, because if anything, you're going to learn something. You're going to learn how you should properly list on eBay. If you take this training and never do anything else with it, you don't want to bother with us. You've learned how to sell stuff on eBay. So now you don't have to list something on Craigslist. You can leverage eBay and get more money than you previously thought, because with the training, I was able to sell things from my home for, you know, substantially more than I would have if I didn't know this training, because we don't have to price with everyone else. We can price our stuff higher. You know, that's something that you don't hear about. There's just a lot of, you know, intangible benefits to this product, you know, and then being with the unit of prosperity, the leadership that we have in place, and the training that is brought. We have an entire system that is given to you for free, and it has absolutely, you know, if you take away all the eBay stuff, all the affiliate stuff, just for the betterment of yourself, just to learn how to be a better person in life. There are a lot of training materials, and it's just not based on social media. It's not, you know, the YouTube. All that stuff is there. The YouTube marketing. We got all the good stuff, all the juicy stuff you want to see. But there's also things on betterment of yourself, you know, empowerment things that people need to be listening to on a daily basis to get that positive vibe out of themselves, you know. So, I mean, the buttons are below. Click them for more information, or if you're feeling itchy and you want to jump and join. Jump in. I'm trying to get my brother Kerry's vibe going here, my man, Mr. Excitement. I'm trying to feel the vibe here, y'all. I'm excited to be on here with you guys tonight. I haven't been here for a few months, and you know, I haven't been on since January, so I love being on the Hangouts with everyone. So moving on, I only got a few more minutes, and we got Jerry on. And I want to bring Jerry on. Hey Jerry, can you unmute yourself? All right. What?
How's that?
All right, I can hear you now.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. How you doing, Jerry?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I joined 4 weeks ago, last Saturday, day before yesterday, and watched the training and made my first sale the next Tuesday, and then 2 days later I got another sale, and I raised the price, relisted it. 20 minutes later, I got another sale. So I got three sales in 24 hours, and every time I would look at my phone, it was like I had a new word. The first one was wow, the second one was awesome, and the last one was huh. And I got I didn't have the cha-ching on my phone, and when I was posting the event on Facebook today, I got my first actual cha-ching on an item that I listed a few hours ago. So I just have to say that the training that Roger provides is amazing, and then on top of that, the training that is available as a member of Unit of Prosperity is just this is not my first rodeo, and I've seen a lot of training, and this training is worth thousands of dollars. And when I post on Facebook, I facetiously call this little $20 deal because when I'm posting my results or when I'm posting other people's proofs, I just always refer to it as this little $20 deal because it is so much more than that. Even if it was just from the eBay sales, but the training that's behind that, and then there's the Facebook group for Unit of Prosperity, and I have seen posts in there where somebody was doing something and I wanted to learn how to do it, and they didn't know me from Adam, and I would ask a question, and I have had people spend literally hours with me on chat showing me how they were doing something that I wanted to learn how to do that's helped me do sales on eBay.
All right.
So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
So you got in about 4 weeks ago.
Right.
You took $20. Had you sold on eBay before prior to doing this? No.
I had no experience selling on eBay.
All right. Had you even bought anything on eBay before?
I must have because I had an account.
Oh, okay, cool. You got an account.
It must have been so long ago that I don't even remember it.
So you took something that you knew absolutely nothing about, and you came in and you were getting sales, and not only did you get sales, but you were able to leverage the training you had to say, hey, you know what? I'm going to give myself a raise. I'm going to charge more for this item, because that's what we do. See, I don't look at it as charge more. I look at it as I gave myself a raise, because if I still sold it, isn't that what it is? You're pricing yourself out for one thing, and then you say, hey, I don't want to charge this for my services anymore. I'm going to charge that. So that's what you did. You gave yourself a raise almost instantly.
Well, what I've continued to do is just go back and watch Roger's videos on listing and on titling.
Yes.
Because the reason that you can raise your prices is because of the titling training. Right. And then you get additional titling training from Reginald on the Unit of Prosperity team. So I'm still in just the very steep part of the learning curve. Fortunately, I have an amazing sponsor who spends hours with me. But like I said, I've just seen posts in the Unit of Prosperity Facebook group about people that were having success selling in a certain way, and I've just messaged them. They didn't know me from Adam, and they have spent hours with me.
Just out of curiosity, who's your sponsor?
Jody Patfield.
Okay. All right. Well.
Go Jody. She's just amazing.
Well, Jody has put you on the right path, and I wish you more and more success in your future, man. I hope to see you in the group, and you know you're going to be one of the leaders, man. So, yeah.
Well, once you get past 50, with this economy the way it is, a lot of times you get downsized, and so my passion is to inspire other baby boomers who are out there, because if you get downsized after 50, it's hard. You're making a pretty nice income, and it's not easy to find another job to replace that kind of income. And so I saw immediately with DS Domination and the money that people were making. Jennifer was on the first Hangout that Jody invited me to, and I don't remember who else was on the panel, but I just saw immediately. And then there was I can't remember her name, but she's making like $12,000 a month profit, and she was on a Hangout either last Thursday night or a week ago.
Had to be Keisha. Was it Keisha?
Poor thing is homeless because she found mold in her house and she had to move out. Poor thing is homeless at $12,000 a month profit. So she's in a hotel and looking for another place to live. So she didn't look sad at all.
Yeah.
That she had to move out of her house in a minute's notice because she's got $12,000 a month coming in.
Well, we all don't have $12,000 a month.
I've just seen example after example of that, and so that's what I want to do, is inspire the baby boomers to see that if they have gotten downsized when they were making a pretty good salary, that this is the place to come to just pick up where you left off.
All right. Well, I appreciate you coming on here, Jerry. You inspire me, and I'm a Gen Xer, so I'm a baby boomer's child. So you inspire me. And I appreciate you coming on here and hanging out with us tonight and sharing your story.
Well, I just want to say to all the other baby boomers out there that this is the place to be.
All right. So I am going to introduce my co-host. This is a lady who has dominated in eBay, Amazon, affiliates. Everyone loves her. You know, I met Jen a few months back, and we've all bonded. The entire leadership team, we've all bonded. I can't give too many accolades for how much respect I have for Jen. Jennifer's done so much for the team. She's done a lot for me. When I was in my beginnings, and we were bouncing questions off of each other and things like that. And so we kind of came up in this business together, and I've seen her blossom and I've seen her bloom in this business, and now she's a dominant leader in this business. So on all accounts, she's not just a one-trick pony. She knows all parts of this system. So I have much respect for Jennifer. So I want to introduce my co-host, Jennifer Glidden, to tonight's Hangout. Welcome, Jennifer.
Thanks, Jay. Thank you for that really, really kind introduction. I don't think I've ever had such a nice introduction, and I appreciate it.
I speak the truth in it, and that's what it is. So your eBay journey. So how has it been for you, Jennifer? How's your eBay journey been?
So great to see everyone tonight. Jay, when I got started with DSD, I figured 1995. What could that really do for me? And I figured I'll give it a fair trial. I'll jump in, I'll go through the training videos. I did that in a couple hours, and I listed some items. And within 24 hours, I had my first sale, and I was just totally caught off guard. I was totally surprised. And it's really important as I go through this to tell everyone watching that we may talk about income or results here, but there are no guarantees of income or results. A lot of our results have to do with the effort or energy that we've put into the business and how we've taken the business seriously. So I'm going to talk about some things, but it's really been just an amazing business. So after the first 24 hours, I saw that this really made sense as a business. It's one of the most basic businesses that you can start. It's one of the most inexpensive businesses that you can start, especially. And in the past, I had not really had any success on the internet marketing and recruiting side. So I figured, you know what? I can just make money on eBay and convince anyone about anything or anything like that. So I just started listing more items on eBay, started getting more sales, and every month my income started doubling, which was just incredible. Also, in DSD, you can just sell on eBay and Amazon, or also you can become an affiliate. That's an option. It's not required. But I chose to become an affiliate because I wanted to share this opportunity with people, because I know that it works. And I know that people can do this without any special skills. They can get started for just $19.95. It's amazing. So I became an affiliate too. And all of a sudden, I was consistently sharing on my Facebook wall and making a couple videos, and my team just kept growing and growing, and the coolest part is my team is regularly reporting to me about what's going on in their business. A lot of business opportunities, sure, some people can make money, but when you look around at their team, what's going on with their team? And so in this business, I mean, today I've had, I think, 3 different people on my team tell me about their various successes, and that is the best feeling in the world. I mean, we go in our Facebook group and we see just one person after another having their first cha-ching, having their biggest profit ever day. It is so awesome. It's so fun. It's so amazing to be a part of it, and I'm so thankful for the Unit of Prosperity, because honestly, if I was just doing this on my own without the support of the team, without people like you guys on the panel, I see what other people are doing, and it inspires me to keep pushing. It inspires me to keep, seeing how much I can do in this business, and so far the results have been absolutely amazing. I really recommend that if you're watching this and you aren't in DS Domination yet, that you take a serious look at it, because for $19.95, which most people spend $19.95 on parking or something like that, maybe pizza on a Friday night. You can actually start a business that, let's look at Candace's story. She just started really taking her business seriously in January, and she's already left her job. She's already fired her boss. I can't believe it. I mean, and we're seeing that. Hers isn't the only story here. So I love it. I love it, Jay. But let's get to your story, because you've been in this business. When did you start the business?
I started, I signed up at the very end of October. I believe it was like October 29th or something like that. But I never even looked at this thing for like 3 weeks. So I paid for something and didn't pay attention to it. The entirety of my story is that I was looking for a program for my wife. She's a stay-at-home mom. I actually have my own business that I run, and she wanted to have something that she wanted to do, and so I was looking for something eBay related, and I came across this on YouTube, and I signed up. And after I signed up, she told me, well, I don't want to waste my time with it, so you make sure it's, worth me doing it. So I went in, I watched all the videos finally, and I'm like, okay, this sounds like something that I could do, and it looked cool. So I was like, okay, well, let me try it. I had an eBay account. I hadn't used it in some years. I had sold a phone like two and a half years ago, and I didn't think nothing of it, but that actually helped me in my business. But I went on and I started listing some stuff, and I want to say after I actually listed, it was around a couple days, right around Thanksgiving, I started getting a few sales coming in. And so, like, Alicia, it took me a little while to get some sales. So I didn't get sales instantly. it was about 3 weeks before I had my first sale. But after that first sale came in, Black Friday was right around the corner, and I just had a flood of sales that just started coming. It was my phone was just ching, ching, ching. It was just, when it got crazy and like everybody was talking about these chains, and at this point, this program was still in its infancy, which it still is to this day. But we're talking like 2-3 months into the program, and so all of these chains come in December. I had a crazy month. I had like an $800 a day profit. It was just crazy, and I'm like, what is this thing? What is this? And so I said, you know what? I want to share this with people. So I became an affiliate. I had never been in network marketing or any kind of marketing. I hated that stuff, but I felt that this was the right program to share with my friends and my family. And everyone that I brought in so far, disclaimer, results may vary. Everyone I've brought in so far personally, they're doing well. They've gotten their money back. They're having fun. This is a fun business for me, because everybody loves the cha-chings. When you hear them, it's like, I got a cha-ching. Me and my wife, we're competing to see who gets most cha-chings in a day and all kind of crazy stuff like that. It's fun for us. And that was very important to me, because nobody wants to work in a business that they're not, I want to do this, and you do it because you just want to make money. But you don't do it because you enjoy doing it. I enjoy doing this. So, and everyone enjoys making money, but when you can make money and the actual act that you do to make money is fun, hey, you got yourself a winner there. So, I went all in. I got everything, and we're fine, man. Me and my wife, we love DS Domination. I got her all in. She's on Facebook now. She's on her affiliate game, and it's just great for my family now. So, I really have enjoyed this journey. I have enjoyed meeting you and everyone else on the leadership team and taking direction from Reginald and watching everyone grow. Keisha, Josh, this has just been a very, very great experience for me. If just for that $20, just to meet the people that I have met in this business, it was totally worth it. I've spent $1,000 to meet you guys, like seriously. Because my relationships and the network that I've built are that important to me. So that's my story. It's not much, but it's mine.
So, Jay, real quick, your name tag says that you are Mr. Top Rated Power Seller. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, just at the February 20th was when I got it. Now, mind you, that was 3 months into the business, because you have to be a seller for 3 months in order to get these rewards. But basically, eBay, because I was having such great success on eBay, selling a lot of items, they considered me what they call a power seller, a bronze power seller, which basically meant I sold a certain amount of items in a certain amount of time for a certain amount of money. And then right after that, I got what they call a top rated seller, which is not only are you selling a lot, but your customers love you. So I get a special little boost basically in my business over people that's not top rated, and I get a little insignia on all of my posts with a little shield, and I mean it's just a little cool little icon. So I'm enjoying this business, man, because I can brag on that and be like, yeah, I got power rated,
So for people who are watching who are already established eBay sellers, I've had some people come to me concerned that somehow using DS Domination would impact their eBay account in a less than favorable way. What would you tell them?
I would tell them that's nonsense. I got 100% feedback. If you take the effort to provide great customer service, your buyers will recognize it. And if you get that very small 0.001%, person, because there are, we live in the world. This is the earth. We're humans. They're jerks out here, okay? But they have protections in place for their sellers. They don't just allow anyone to do anything. So unless you do something that's out of line to a buyer, you don't have anything to worry about. Like I've had situations where I had to just go to my buyer and we work it out, just like people are supposed to do. So, I mean, the only people that can be impacted are ones that don't want to reach out to other people, and they want to sit there idle and someone complains about something and they don't try to resolve the issue, because any store that's worth my money will try to resolve the issue with me if I had one. And the ones that don't, I don't frequent that store anymore. It's as simple as that. Look at it from your aspect as a consumer. How would you want to be treated if you walked into an establishment and you had an issue? So, and from the selling it, I mean, my items go out, so I'm good. Delivery all the time.
Great. So in terms of being a reliable eBay seller, that's what we teach in DSD. We teach best practices, and that's how you were able to get top-rated seller, right?
Yeah. Roger didn't make titanium for no reason. He's a titanium. Like, you don't get to those levels of selling without knowing something and something working properly. Because people, just like, people are very demanding. So if you're not meeting their demands, they will call you out on it. So just the fact that we have so many people, because I'm not the only one, there was plenty of people that made in DS Domination in our group alone that made Power Seller and made Top Rated Seller. And so the fact that I saw all those people posting their insignias and their accomplishments, that tells me that we're doing something right in this group and through this training. We're doing it right. So that's pretty much all I can say on that.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jay. Always great to hear from you and watch your continuing successes. I mean, you blow me away with all of your sales on eBay, so thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, next we will talk with Jody. Jody, are you here? You're muted right now.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay, great.
Welcome. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Thanks.
So tell us about your time in DS Domination so far.
Okay. Well, I started about a month ago. A month ago, I had never even heard of DS. I was completely unaware of what, drop shipments, anything like that was on eBay. And it was just kind of an accident. I was doing some Googling and researching, just desperate for a way out of debt. And so I was online researching, came across DS. And, I've wasted $20 like 100 times in my life. And I just thought, to try something for $20 and to see what it was all about, it was just so worth the risk for me. Technically, $20 isn't even a risk in my eyes. But it just made sense, because I've sold on eBay and I've bought a lot on eBay before, so I already had an established account. But when I saw the concept, I knew it was like a light bulb moment for me. I knew it was the real deal. So, and I, posted some listings, and within the first few days, I sold, like a hot iron, and I made $20. Well, obviously nobody can live off $20, but when you sell 6 of them, $120 and a few hours of work, that's, I don't make $120 an hour, so it was a pretty good moment, and I knew this was real. And soon after I went to Elite, and just here in the last few days I did, got unleashed, and I'm just excited about where it's going to take me and my family.
Awesome. So you got in about a month ago, and when was your first sale?
Within I would say the first few days. Honestly, when I first signed up, it was more about watching videos and training and just kind of figuring things out and how the system worked. So I think the day I listed, I sold.
Wow.
I don't think I listed for a few days. So.
Awesome. So
Yeah.
do you see this as a viable plan to start paying off your debts and really get going on your financial plans for the future?
Yeah. This is, everybody talks about Plan B. I've made my Plan B my Plan A. This is, as crazy as this sounds, it's like a God moment for me. Like, I feel like this is an answer to prayer. I feel like this is a way out. debt freedom. This is the real deal. So.
Awesome. Yeah, I've heard that there are no coincidences, and it sounds like it wasn't a coincidence that you found that when you were looking for it, and it's probably not a coincidence that you're watching, that everyone out there who is watching this video right now is watching this video right now and hearing from all these people with stories. We're just regular people who have found this company, this training program, and this team, and we got started with 1995. We clicked that green button below, and we joined the team. We got started, and you are welcome to do that also. So, Jody, I want to thank you so much for coming out, and we really appreciate hearing your story. Is there anything else you'd like to share with people about the value of the team as you've been in it for the last month?
It's just the support system, the Facebook group. I mean, even you, Jennifer, I think I've messaged you a couple times, and you responded, and it's people we've never even met, but yet you kind of become a family, and you're there to help each other and one another out. So it's just been a great experience from the beginning, and I don't want to say the end because it's still continuing for me. But like I said, it's the best $20 investment, and once again, it's an investment that I've made. So
awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thanks.
All right. Kay, would you like to come out?
Hey, Jen, can you hear me?
Yes, sure can.
Good.
How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing excellent. I'm actually so honored to be amongst the other panelists tonight. This is my first time, so thank you so much, Jen, for the invite. But just to get started, I'm a wife and a mom of 2 young boys, and I'm currently still working in corporate America, my full-time job, and so I'm doing DS Domination part-time, and I started with DS Domination back in the end of December, and before then, I actually started my online business about a year and a half ago, and I didn't have much success with that business. I think it's more so the business model is just something I just couldn't do, and so I didn't have much success with it. And so at the time, I actually was working on a product that I had designed, and I had been working on it for about 3 years now. And so when I heard about DS Domination and selling on eBay, it just makes sense for me to take a look at it because the product that I was working on, I was planning on selling it on eBay. And so when I looked at the videos for DS Domination, I said, wow, it's only $19.95 to get started. It was like really a no-brainer for me. So when I got started and I started going through the training videos, I was very surprised that the videos were actually maybe 5 minutes each video. So they were very easy to follow. And as I watched the training, I just kept implementing and listing products on eBay. And actually, I did not get my first cha-ching right after I started, but that's only because I was kind of slow at it. So after almost 2 weeks, I got my first cha-ching, and it was the best feeling ever. If you're a person who started a business online and you never had results before, when you get your first result, it's like really a confidence booster. And when I first joined DS Domination, I promised myself I was not going to become an affiliate. I didn't want to tell anybody about the business. I just wanted to, work the eBay side and just do that. But as I started to sell more products on eBay, I just couldn't hold it in. I had to let people know about this business because I know so many people are looking for a business online, and a lot of them are struggling. And so I just felt compelled to share the business with them. So. And it's been wonderful ever since then I joined for 1995.
So tell us about your experience with the Unit of Prosperity and the support and the training that you've gotten through that.
Oh wow, it's so much support that you get. I know when I first joined our Facebook group, and when you're new, you have questions and so forth. And I tell you, you post a question, and you'll see the thread of responses from people you don't even know that's there to help you. And I just thought that was just awesome. You get the support from people you don't know. You can also post something about, if you're celebrating your success, people are there to celebrate with you. I know when I first got my first chain, and I posted, and I got like, I don't know how many comments I got, but it was a good feeling. It was a good feeling. And the training, we have so much training that's available to us. Simple training, it's not complicated. You basically just have to do the work. It's not complicated. And you get a lot for $19.95. Seriously, you really do.
So would you say that the value is more than $19.95?
Oh, yes. I mean, when I started, a lot of companies encourage you to upgrade. And when I started, you guys were like, no, do not upgrade until you start having success. And once you're comfortable, to upgrade. And as I started making more sales, at that point, that's when I upgraded, because I actually wanted bigger profits. So the training is great.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story, Kay. It's wonderful to have you here, and I'm excited for your continuing success.
Thanks, Jen.
All right, Lakeisha, can you unmute yourself and come out, please? We can't hear you yet. You're still muted, Lakeisha. Oh, there we go.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, yes.
Okay, can you hear me? I'm sorry, I started to freeze up for a second.
Yes,
Okay,
we hear
great.
you and see you. Great. Thanks for joining us tonight. Tell us about your experience in DSD.
I'm excited to actually be on Hangout. Absolutely. I'm excited to be on the Hangout with you guys all tonight. Actually sitting here and actually just made a sale while we're hanging out with y'all. So that's, as always, exciting. But I actually got started with the company back in October, and within the first 48 hours, I made my first sale. So I was kind of excited about that, but I still really didn't see the power in it, what was possible. So I kind of played around with it, but even in that first 2 weeks, I made like 8 sales, and that was that was great. So that was like, okay, that was more proof than I needed that this actually worked, and decided then to just really, I got into it because I wanted to make some extra income for at that time my coaching business, because I was like, okay, I just need, and also a busy mom. I have 4 girls and stuff, so we have a pretty big family. So just something to cover supplement our household income. So that was, just exciting, just seeing that it was working, and I decided to share it, with a couple of other people that I knew that I had done some programs with before, and they kind of jumped on board. And from there, it's just kind of it's been amazing. In January, I started really taking it serious, because I started seeing all the different successes that everybody else was, was having, and I was at first just posting a couple items here and there, and they would sell, but I was like, oh my gosh, just seeing everyone else okay, they're really doing that with this program. Let me get focused, find the time, because excuses that we don't have the time to get, focused on, we truly want and stuff. So I got focused, and it was just really exciting, just really seeing my team getting started, sending you the messages that they made their first sale. And for me, that was better than anything, because I had been in so many businesses before where I had some success and my team didn't. And even though, you kind of personally don't try to take that on, it's kind of heartbreaking. So it's just exciting that everyone over here is winning. My team is growing, and it's just incredible. One of my goals is just to be able to, leave corporate America again. So, and I actually see, it's amazing when you can see that dream is actually going to be a reality, when you can actually believe it. Because there's sometimes when, you say some things and you really don't believe it, but I'm like, it's really happening, and I could just tell, it's manifesting. So it's just exciting, just to be able to, really, the simplicity of putting a few items on eBay and they sell. It's just crazy. And the trading here has been incredible, because I actually had an eBay account back in '06. I tried to sell some purses online, and I would lose money on shipping. My profit would get eaten up in the shipping costs. So I'm like so grateful for DSD because the training there itself is just unspeakable and stuff. The value that we get, where I'm actually making a profit and stuff, and the business has paid for itself over and over again. So it's, definitely been like that financial breakthrough that, I personally, that I've been praying for. So I'm excited about this opportunity.
Awesome, Lakeisha. That is an awesome story. I'm so happy. Sorry, I have a little bit of echo here. So tell us real quick. It sounds like you are a very busy woman. You've got 4 girls. You have another business. You work a full-time job. Is that right?
Yes.
And you are still not only making money on eBay, but also growing a team. How do you fit in the time? How do you manage your time with that?
It's definitely been taking massive action and just really setting some hours where I'm like, okay, at least, because I do work a full-time job, my goal is to at least get 5 items listed a night at least, checking in with my team members. I can do that through the day, and I'm a busy mom, so this phone comes in handy. There's so much that we can do from our smartphones and stuff, so I get a lot done that way, communicating with my team as well, and just really just being active on Facebook. I've just been using social media, and it's been crazy. Even, sharing something, and it's like my oldest daughter has signed up in the past trying to sell something to family would be like pulling their teeth. So it's amazing. You don't have to convince them to sign up. They're like, oh my gosh, it's really over there working. She's having success. So you just make the time for it. Even if you got to stay up late or get up early, you just make it happen, and it pays off. So I don't mind losing a few hours of sleep. It's only temporary.
Right. Yeah, the thing I've been amazed at is how quickly we're seeing people have results. I mean, here you're spending maybe a couple hours a day at most, it sounds like, and you see being able to retire on your horizon very shortly to replace with the income you're making here, right?
Yes. And I've completely gotten, I had like a primary business where I was doing coaching, but I've primarily gotten focused here at DSD because, like I said, I can actually see the retirement, and then being able to take the money from this and just really go out there and do whatever it is that I'm passionate about, follow my dreams.
Awesome.
So that's kind of like what I'm encouraging other, busy moms to do if they're looking for any kind of way to supplement their household income, vacations, Girl Scouts. My girls are heavy in that. Girl Scouts, gymnastics. This is the place for it.
That's right. Yep. When you click the link below and get started, you're going to have for just $19.95 a way to pay for all of those different things. A way to get out of debt, a way to fire your boss, a way to buy a new car, a way to pay your rent. All sorts of different things are possible when you get started with us here in DSD and the Unit of Prosperity. So thank you so much for sharing your story. It was great to hear from you, Lakeisha, and we wish you much continued success.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
All right, Ray, you are next.
Yes. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. This is the greatest business ever. If you're on the fence, don't even press that button about get more information. Just go on and press join. Join. Don't hang on the fence. Oh, I don't have any money. Oh, I'm broke. Look, I had $20. Only $20. That's it. Just $20. My lights got cut off. My gas was about to get cut off. All these things, I'm a full-time student at the University of St. Thomas, nursing student. Look, time is taken up, no money, broke. Bank account said balance 0. But now I started in January, okay? Started in January. January the 5th to be exact. I opened my eBay account. I was kind of nervous. Okay, I wasn't like some of these gurus up here. I didn't start out fast, but I was getting kind of worried. And January 17th, I heard that cha-ching. I heard the cha-ching. And after that, they haven't stopped. Since January 17th, I've made over 57 sales, over $1,000 worth of sales. You know, I can't look. I can't tell you nothing else. It's easy. If you have excuses, you know, I remember a guy asking me, you know, he said he was having issues with money. I don't care if you have to go out there pick up cans, if you have to go get a payday loan, whatever you have to do, go ask your mom and your daddy, your brother, whatever. It don't matter. Just get the money. Get the money. There's no excuse. Everybody has issues. Everybody has problems. Everybody has a struggle. I'm a father. I have 2 teenage children. I have a wife. I have a house note. I have all of those things. But look, there's no excuse. If you want to stop being broke, join the team. Plain and simple.
I love it. I love it, Ray. Thank you so much. So it sounds like this has changed your life in just, what, 2, 3 short months?
Yes, ma'am. I'm going to tell you like this. Since I've been, you know, like I said, I'm a nursing student, and matter of fact, last week I had to take what they call the HESI exam. It's a nursing entrance test. While I'm taking the exam, my phone goes off. Cha-ching, cha-ching. You know, I got like 2 or 3 cha-chings back to back. I was like, come on. So I had to, you know, the testing lady got kind of, she was getting perturbed a little bit. But look, I just, you know, I love it. There's no excuse. I can't explain it. The support, the family atmosphere within our Facebook group, you know, even when, you know, I had never done anything like this. You know, and when I was having a little trouble, you know, I had a couple of people just out of nowhere that don't know me from Adam. They gave me a phone call. They walked me through it. There's no excuse. Any question that I had, you know, it can be, you know, 11, 12 o'clock at night. Somebody's in that Facebook group. Post a question. They're going to, you know, they're going to give you an answer. You never done it before. So what? The only thing you have to do is follow the plan that's been set forth. Don't try reinventing the wheel. Don't, you know, oh, I've been in business, I've done this, I've done that. So what? Nobody cares. Look, you're broke, or you might not be broke. I don't know. I don't know your background, but look, you have to do this. If you don't, it's just like hanging yourself, really. You press the button. Just press it. Don't go for more information. All the information you need has been given here tonight. That's all the information you need. All you need to do is just press join. And I promise you, you will not regret it. This has been a year of favor. I've been accepted into the nursing program, and I started my own business. This company has taught me how to brand myself. You know, I never mess with a bookkeeping company or anything like that. This company has taught me those things. This company has taught me about marketing. You know, I'm about to apply for my LLC. You know, and all of these things are because of DS Domination, UOP, the Unit of Prosperity. This, look, prosperous living. I think that's what the thing says on the top. You know, average people making extraordinary income is the truth. It's the truth.
Awesome, Ray. Thank you so much for sharing your story. That is inspiring. I mean, I am so thankful for DS Domination and how it's changing all of our lives here on the panel. And it sounds like, you know, if you hadn't have come across DS Domination, it would have been a very different year for your family. So
yes,
I love Monday nights. I love coming out and hearing these stories. And if you've been watching, I think Ray pretty much said everything that we all would say is just click the button below and get started. We have everything you need in terms of support, in terms of training. I don't know of any other business that you can get started for $19.95, and at that point, make your money back potentially even the same day. That's not a guarantee, but you know, all of us here on the panel have been making sales. We didn't have any special eBay experience before we started. You know, it's a simple business. You know, Amazon, you know, eBay, people are shopping there every day, and they can shop from you when you get started by clicking the button below. So with that, I just want to thank everyone for coming out. I hope you enjoyed hearing from all of us. Like it says, average people earning extraordinary incomes, and that's what we're doing here with DS Domination and the Unit of Prosperity, and we are openly extending our arms to you and inviting you to get started with us. Click the link below. The person who shared this Hangout with you is someone who cares about you. There's someone who wants you to be able to live your better future, and that better future is waiting for you when you click the link below and take action. So with that, thank you everyone, and have a great night.